hours or so to complete. I mean, it's relatively fast, so... And if I'm not going for the 100% completionist, it's much faster, so... But the thing is, I'm going to farm a little bit to get the beans later on. And the hoop beans, which is probably the hardest to get your hands on, because I will need like 14 of them, I believe. And that one could be a little tricky to get. So now I got the hammer stuff. Oh yeah, you can skip by holding the R button, and then you can just skip through the dialogue you don't want. So yeah, that's pretty good. There we go. Can you make this available to watch later, please? I'm not gonna take the video down, so it's just gonna upload itself when I'm done. So yeah, you can watch it after when it's done.
Like, unless Nintendo themselves go and
removes it, I won't do it. See, there we go. Need to cool down the rock. There we go. Okay, thank you. I don't want to pull an all-nighter with 8 hours left. Yeah, that's understandable. It's not late for me because I live somewhere else, so it's not too late for me. It's like 11:25 right now, so it's not all that. It's not too late. Yeah. Just gonna use. I have 40 mushrooms already because I get them all the time. So. Yeah, the time difference. So tell me what cares to write the cards? Yes, I will. Oh, it's been ages. Let's see. Score 10 or more to complete it. Okay. Yeah, okay, right. Mario controls the flashlight and Luigi needs to. So that's cool. I guess later on it's more like how many you get. Like if you get 15s, you get more beans or stuff like that. Because I can see you get Teehee beans for doing this shit. So best RPG remake ever. Yeah, it's definitely. I haven't seen a lot of remakes of RPGs. Like the only one I can really think of is Xenoblade. So, Xenoblade Chronicles, but other than that, I can't really think of too many remakes. Wait, there's a pipe here? I didn't know that. Huh, I don't think I have that pipe in my other playthrough. Well, now I know it's there. Okay, now the hammer dudes will coming. So usually you would have to like fight them, and they would tell you how to use hammers, right? So see, we never taught you how to use hammers. Are you ready to learn? Nope. You don't have to ask it for it. So let's just be awkwardly silent, and they would be like, okay, and just walk off. Yeah, you can just go on. Oh, they still want to talk. Like, okay, I'm holding down the R button. There we go, much faster. A new Mario game on the way, on my wall of history of Mario games.
Honestly, so far the Mario game I'm waiting the most for is Mario Odyssey.
Mario Odyssey looks amazing. I'm definitely gonna stream it. I think I will.
I'm gonna cry if you can't play as Luigi afterwards.
I don't really
care
that you will.
I don't really care how they're gonna implement him. I just hope you can play as him. If you, let's say you need all the moons, all the fucking thing, like 100% completion.
Still gonna do it.
I'm still gonna do it. Like I want to play as Luigi, but
I mean, I would do it even if Luigi wasn't unlockable afterwards. So.
Oh yeah, sure, of course, but like I still need Luigi. Luigi's life.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, these ones I can't jump on, so I need the hammer. Yeah. Yeah, the music fucked up a little bit. Yeah, the hammer can actually lower speed in this game. I don't know. I can't remember if it could do it in the other game, but it does it in this game.
Like, that's why Super Mario Galaxy is by far one of my favorite games of all time.
Mario Galaxy is amazing.
Like everyone I ask, they always say like, oh, Super Mario 64 is best by far. I'm like, no, I enjoy Mario Galaxy more than Mario 64. Actually, I really enjoyed Super Mario 64 DS. The only problem is the game came out way too early. And, like, it was a good time for it to come out because it made the DS popular, but I
want to see it on 3DS.
Like, they should have done what they did with the Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask remake, where they added them to the 3DS. I wouldn't even care if they re-released it for 3DS called Super Mario 64 for 3DS. I would love it.
I mean, everyone would probably. A lot of people would probably think, oh, it's still just a rip-off and money-making machine.
I don't care. If you can play as Luigi, it doesn't matter.
I mean, take a game like Ocarina of Time. They made it for the Nintendo 64. They made it for the GameCube. They made it for a remake on the Wii. They make it so you can buy it on the Nintendo... oh, I couldn't avoid that.
The eShop.
eShop as well. Like, how many remakes have they made of Ocarina of Time already?
I think it's like 3.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt to make.
Though I will say the.
Oh my god, these are actually faster.
I would say the first remake they made for the GameCube was more like polishing. The graphics were still the same. It was just a little bit more polishing. The 3DS graphics was amazing, though.
Oh yeah, this is actually here where we can start to learn, get the ability to start Bowser's Minion minigame thingy. So you can see now, boom, there we go, now it's down there. So if I press it, I can go down and play Bowser's Minions, but I won't do that right now. I might do a thing afterwards, another day. Maybe I will probably stream it another day with Bowser's Minions.
Pink Gold Peach shouldn't be a thing. You got that right.
Oh crap.
Like, even Metal...
I'm just gonna run because I need some health first.
Like, even Metal Mario makes no sense to me. Like, when I played Mario Kart for the Switch or the Wii U, I bought it for the Switch as well. Tanuki Mario, Cat Peach, Metal Mario, Pink Gold Peach makes absolutely no sense to me. Like, having 3 Marios in one fucking game is just...
It's too much. Oh yeah, by the way, if you guys wondering if... will the town be repaired after you complete the final boss? Like, it didn't do that in the GBA version? No, it won't. It will still be broken.
And it will actually be more obnoxious going around in the city than it used to.
The thing is, when you enter the castle, usually enter the castle in the GBA version, the music will change into the King Bean castle music, but it won't do that in this game. So this music, yeah, it will play like that all the time when you're in this town after the castle appears. So that's so sad. I would really have loved, because after you complete the final boss, and it tells, oh, the end, you will actually start right here. And I thought, oh, you start outside the castle. So I ran down right away and thought, is the town saved and fixed and all that? Nope, it's still not fixed.
And the worst part is there's this black
fog around the screen as well. So
yeah, so it's kind of hard to see where you're going in the city. Like, it's not a problem. It's just.
But they fixed the bridge. They fixed the bridge.
Oh yeah, they did fix the bridge. That's pretty good. Or at least they didn't destroy it.
So. That's
Well,
definitely
honestly,
one thing I would have loved to see differently.
Honestly, in Mario Kart Deluxe, I think since Metal Mario is a thing, I actually think having Gold Mario is a good idea as well. Like, I really like when they take a character and gives them multiple colors, like they did with Yoshi, Shy Guys, and I don't understand.
Oh, Yoshi's and Shy Guys.
Yeah, the villager used to be that as well, but they made him into two different characters in the Mario Kart Deluxe. I think they made the girl one a little bit lighter, but
there we go. Okay, music time. No, it's still sad music. Okay, I didn't like that. I really enjoyed the Bean Castle music. It sounds very, very good. Let me see. Is there a chat? Yeah, there is. Just gotta take this real quick because, or else I will be sent down to the basement first.
no, Luigi's not gonna get a bronze, gold, or silver or a metal mark.
I could see Luigi get a green medal thingy.
Well,
at some point.
Luigi's fine as he is.
So,
Luigi's fine as he is. He doesn't need anything else.
No, I mean Mario doesn't need a metal version of himself in other games or anything like that, but people will make it.
Like Metal Mario in Mario Kart games has always been like really, really good. He was actually really broken in Mario Kart 7. You know,
He was the most broken character.
Yeah, like on the 3DS, if you didn't play with Metal Mario, you weren't taking it serious.
It's because he's heavy, but he's not like a big character, so like he just had everything going.
Yeah, you had a character which was fast as a heavy character.
Fast as not you. No, he was. You couldn't knock him around because he was a heavy character, but he was as fast as a medium weight. It was just he just had everything.
Yeah, he was kind of stupid. It was like, but I don't think anything beats Funky Kong
in Mario Kart.
Like, if you played Funky Kong Daisy.
Wait, what does the?
Yeah, if you played either Funky Kong or Daisy, you were fucking going for it. You wanted to win.
Let's go!
I usually played Funky Kong in the Wii version. It was I watched this guy called KTI Yaborn or something like that.
Yeah,
he just did amazing with Funky Kong. I was like, holy crap, he's good. And then I admired him, and then I chose to play him myself. And then
that was even before we knew what a tier list was.
Yeah, it was
like we didn't think any character was different back then. Like we knew obviously that big characters rode big bikes or big cars, right?
Yeah, and big cars and bikes was broken.
But when we saw, I actually think the first video I saw of him was he was playing on Grumble Volcano, where he would like use a mushroom to jump to the big volcano in the middle and skip half the stage from a jump. Like, I was mind blown.
Yeah, but then they found a trick where you can just drive around in a circle in the beginning and just skip it. That kind of ruined it, but I mean, still.
I used the Bowser bike because it was the most consistent.
Like, I believe it's called something else in other countries. The flame something.
Yeah, the funky flame runner.
No, the flame runner. I believe that's correct. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the combo. The funky flame runner.
Yeah, it was Funky Kong with the flame runner.
Yeah. But I used Funky Kong. Actually, when I went online, there was this point where
audio is broken. Oh, never mind. Okay. It's because when I enter a fight or something like that, the frames will change a lot, and it will either speed up or slow down the thing. It's not something I can do anything about. It's just, yeah, we just have to deal with it. But it shouldn't slow down the actual like important gameplay. If that's
if you're allowed to request the mod. Honestly, I don't know if we even do it. Like, I'm pretty much taking care of the chat while my brother plays, so I don't think it's necessary, but, like, what would you do? Yeah, it's called Bowser Bike in Europe as well. I'm not gonna give mod to anyone. I'm just gonna take care of it myself if there's any problems.
There we go. So I should be able to hit at least level 10 when I enter the boss fight, I believe.
The queen?
Yeah, Queen Bean Bean. Oh, I need the hammer. There we go. That startup thing is really useful. I really like that the hammer actually gives speed down in this game. I can't remember if it actually does that in the GTA version or it's a later thing. But it's actually very, very useful. Because Luigi is actually quite slow in this game compared to many of the newer games. Like, for example, in Partners in Time, I believe he was faster than Mario. But they kind of changed. Oh, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna take the hammer and deal with these guys first. Oh crap.
Again, I'm not gonna make anyone mod. I can take care of the chat myself. Like, I appreciate the thought, but like it's not necessary. It's not necessary now. Like, if there were like fucking 100 viewers, of course, then I would consider it. But since it's only like in between 10 and 20, it doesn't really matter that much. But if the audience becomes bigger than now, and we have to take care of 100 people, I will
maybe resort to that.
I will resort to it.
So hey, you know what to do. Call in your friends and hey,
get your friends in.
And then it might happen.
Yeah. So, but
I mean, as long as it's still bearable, it shouldn't be a problem.
Holy shit. Oh yeah, sorry if I'm swearing a lot. It's just about half the fun.
I don't know why more people aren't watching this. It's probably because it's nighttime in the US.
Yeah, I think that's the thing, yeah. Like,
I mean, I live in Europe, so there's a
maybe you should have streamed a little bit later,
No, because then I wouldn't be able to sleep at night.
No, but like if you were started like 4 o'clock in here.
It's okay, it's okay. The video will still be saved afterwards. And I'm gonna stream for like maybe 10 hours, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Oh, I need Luigi up there before I can do it. I mean, there's probably a lot of people who are gonna wake up if it's 2 a.m. down there. If I'm gonna stream for like 10 hours or so,
yeah, but if they were going to school or work, they probably wouldn't.
No, probably not. But some people are just taking days off, so that might happen.
Well, I do think more than 100 people is taking a day off.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm hoping for that. And if you want more people in, I would love for more, maybe you guys to invite some of your friends if you wanted them to join in. So that would definitely help me out.
And make the chat more interesting.
Yeah, make the chat more interesting. I got all Nintendo Game Fanboys, all the versions. Yeah, like, I got all the Game Boy. I got all the Game Boys as well, and all the Nintendo home consoles. So,
like the only, like I bought the original DS, and I didn't buy a new one until 3DS came. Like the 3DS XL, I didn't buy the small 3DS.
No, Nintendo DSi either.
Yeah, and I didn't buy that one either. That was just like the same concept. Like my old DS worked really well, and it still works.
It still works.
It's amazing.
So, and it even works better than my 3DS.
Yeah.
Because my 3DS break down all the time.
Yeah, I don't understand why. Like my 3DS just broke down like 3 days ago. But it still works. It's just the control stick is just a mess.
Like before I sent mine in for repairs, it would always walk down. I couldn't make it stop anything, so I had to send it in for repairs. But they kept refusing it.
Okay, you just have fun, Nix. Yes, Nix is awesome. whatever how it's pronounced.
But I sent my Nintendo 3DS in for repairs, and they kept refusing me to fix it because they said, "Oh, we can't find any problems with it." I'm like, just try it out. There should be a huge problem. I can't. It keeps going down, and then they tested it, and there was no problem. And then I showed up and I tried it, and they started doing a little bit, and then they took it back and like, nope, no problems, and they wouldn't fix it. So I tried to send it in like 5 times or something like that, and they still refused to fix it. So I talked to the actual owner, not of the shop, but the Nintendo. You know, the guys who actually fixes the DS, and send it into them personally. Oh, wow, which one? Is this the one? This one? This one? Nope, that wasn't the correct one.
Yeah, the most obnoxious thing is my 3DS. Like, you have this time where you can go in and ask them to repair it if it's within a time limit. And like 3 days after my limit expired, my DS began to fuck up. But it's like there's a timer inside of it.
It's like televisions.
Yeah, it's like televisions. Like, whenever it expires, the shit just breaks down.
I think it's on purpose. There is definitely a timer in there.
Yeah, there's gotta be.
Hi, Benjamin. Welcome.
Hello, Benjamin.
Yeah.
Very cool. So now I should... Yeah, okay. Hammer time. Thank you. Sometimes I might stand still a little too long, but that's because I need to... I use the mouse to press on the abilities, but it can take some time sometimes. There we go. And the next boss is Queen Bean. Jump. Syrup and more mushrooms. I have so many mushrooms. I don't need that many.
Oh yeah, the mushroom batch in this game is not as powerful.
No, it's like, I think they nerfed it like 10 times the power or something like that.
Yeah,
like,
but it's also really, really broken in the original.
It's extremely broken. Oh, I don't need that. I tried to go right, but...
Like in the original, like if you had 10 of each mushroom, you could pretty much one-shot the last boss in level 5.
Yeah, but on the other hand, they make gold mushrooms farmable in this game.
Oh yeah, they do, but like, even then, if you have 99 of those suckers, they're still not gonna be as powerful.
Nope.
I think what they did with the mushroom batch in this game makes a lot more sense. Since it's still a viable batch, it's just not broken anymore. Like, I don't think it's worth using because it's too much work.
Actually, it is when you get it, because you can get it actually right after you get the gold hammer, and after you're done with jokes, and you can buy a better batch. But before that, it's actually decently useful. But the problem is, I need a lot of mushrooms for it to be actually useful, and I might not have the cash for it at that point.
I just think, like, if you have 99 of each mushroom, even the gold ones, I could see the batch being viable, but I think...
Yeah, much batch.
Yeah, I just think, for what you get, it's not worth using for how much you need to make it good.
No, it's not that useful in this game. I did make a video about where to find it, but it's because people do want it. Because, you know,
nostalgic.
It's the mushroom batch. Everyone wants it. So I just made a video about it real quick and showed where you could get it. But it's not that useful anymore compared to how broken it used to be.
No, yeah,
oh yeah, we get tape recorders now.
Like I said before, in the original game it was beyond bossed. Like, I would run up to the last boss in fucking level... Okay, this is over-exaggerated, but like, at level 5 would just run up to the last boss with 10 of each mushroom and one-shot the fucker. Like, it was so broken. Like,
I believe I completed the first playthrough for the GPA version at level 28 or something like that, because it was basically only the bosses that gave me experience. I skipped everything else.
And that was Mushroom Batch that actually made it possible.
Yeah, Mushroom Batch was too good. And after you completed Joke's End, which is some of the final content of this game, you could buy something called Mush Batch AA, and that was even more ridiculous.
Like, you had the original just Mush Batch, which, as I recall, was like 1% damage more for each mushroom you had.
Did I forget to eat syrup?
You probably did.
I haven't used any broken, so I should be fine.
Okay, well, it's like, with the original batch, I think it was like 1% damage for each mushroom you had of the original damage you had. So imagine, like, I'm not sure, don't take, like, I could be wrong, but like, that would be like, for one normal mushroom, it would be 1%.
Wait, he didn't go to, oh crap.
For the super mushroom, it would be like 2%. For the ultra mushroom,
okay,
like 3%, and the gold was like 5, right?
I can't remember.
I can't remember either, but it was like ridiculous how much damage it would do.
Okay, there we go. I have plenty. Should I? No, I'm just gonna use the regular. That way I'm not gonna fuck it up.
I do think the fact they nerfed the batch is
For the best.
for the best, yes. It was kind of like Luigi and Smash Brothers before he got nerfed there. Like, it made the game a lot better when he got nerfed. And I made him.
Oh shit, okay, that was way slower than I thought it would be.
Yeah, like, I made Luigi in Smash Brothers, but like, he used to be extremely linear. Like, he still is linear, but not extremely linear. And like, you would grab you one time and you would just combo your opponent from 0 to 100 and grab them again and kill them. Like, Luigi was just dumb. He was dumb. He was broken. He was so good. He was so good. Then they gave him the nerf hammer real hard.
I think he deserved it.
He deserved it. Like, he's still viable as hell. Like, some even think he's still top tier. I don't think he's top tier, but I do think he's like at the top of high tier, so he could potentially go top tier. Like, even after they removed all these kill options, he still is like
Amazing.
Super amazing, and now he's actually really fun to play compared to what he was.
Oh, still not dead yet?
I'm not sure how many of you actually play Smash Brothers, so I probably shouldn't talk about Smash Brothers, but it's just, yeah.
I think the problem is Luigi doesn't have enough power yet, so he can't he can't kill the hand with one go, so that's a big problem. Because it costs so much extra power.
Luigi, he was broken in Super Smash Bros. With Wii U and 3DS, but that was before all the patches. Like, if you go back to patch 1 and don't download anything, oh shit! Luigi will literally be like top 3. The most broken thing that ever happened to Smash 4 is Bayonetta. Like, Bayonetta is like, she is really dumb. Even today, she's really dumb. The funny thing was that, there we go. The guy who makes Bayonetta, who's considered one of the best Bayonettas in the world, he always talks about how good she is and how fair and balanced she is. But then he played against this other Bayonetta and shit talking and saying like, oh, I always forget how Bayonetta makes bad people play good. Like, yeah, how hard she carries bad players, and everyone was like losing their shit because, dude, you lost to everyone before you picked her up. Doesn't that mean you're a bad player too? And like, I can't argue. Bayonetta's just stupid. I'm not saying she doesn't require any skills to play, because she does, but she just has way too many options compared to any other character. Like, though I do still think like pre-patch Bayo was probably the most broken thing ever happened to Smash beside Meta Knife Brawl, but Luigi was very, very close to being up there as well.
Okay, there we go. Now we got the Brach.
Oh, you need to find the cola?
Yeah, the Tricola. That really changed a lot. Like, the second you join the chat, it is always changing over to Smash. Like,